Hello guys, welcome to the my YouTube channel. So today we are discussing about the one of the major IT project, that is the stock market prediction. So stock market price prediction is a critical area of interest for investors and researchers due to its potential to enhance the decision making and optimize returns. So machine learning has emerged as a powerful tool to address the complexities of stock market prediction. So as it can analyze the vast data sets, identify patterns, and adapt to dynamic market. So this examines the use of the ML techniques to predict the stock prices by leveraging the historical data, technical indicators, and the market sentiment. So we would use the data pre-processing, which is a fundamental step, ensuring the removal of noises, scaling features, and selecting relevant attributes like moving averages. And there we have used the time series modeling techniques, including the long short-term memory, that is LSTM networks. So next, coming to the overview. So this project focuses on predicting the stock market prices using the machine learning, specifically using the LSTM, which is a long short-term memory model. So which is one of the advanced model in the AI. So the stock market is highly unpredictable because prices depend on many factors such as economic conditions, company performance, and the global events. So machine learning helps analyze historical stock data, identify hidden patterns, and make data driven predictions that can help investor make better decision. So this model can help the investors to take the better decision by considering the output of this model. So in this project we have used the historical stock data such as closing prices is collected. So data is cleaned, normalized, and converted into sequences. So an LSTM deep learning model is trained on the prepared data. So the model predicts the future stock prices and compares them with the actual prices. So this system demonstrates the potential of the AI in financial forecasting and provides an interactive web interfaces for users to test the prediction. So coming to the existing systems, before implementing this model, several traditional and early stage ML systems already existed. So which is very helpful for preparing this model. By knowing the disadvantages of that models, we can cover it in this LSTM model. So first one is the linear regression model. So use a simple mathematical relations to it uses the simple mathematical relationships to forecast the prices where there will be a linear relationship between the two variables, and it is easy to implement but fail to capture the complex market fluctuation as the market is highly volatile day by day or minute by minute. So it fails to capture the complex market fluctuation, so which struggles with the non-linear pattern. So it only uses the linear pattern for the prediction. It struggles for the non-linear patterns and the noisy data. So noise is very important, which is very important to remove the noises from the data. So second existing system was a feed forward neural network. So feed forward neural network, commonly known as FNN, so it can analyze the data but treat each input independently. So it does not dependence with the previous output. So it cannot understand the time based. So it is the main disadvantages of this model. That is, it cannot understand the time based sequences which are crucial for the stock data, as it is mainly dependent on the time. So it is crucial for the stock data. So next model where they are existed is the recurrent neural network, that is which is designed for the sequential data. However, it is suitable for the stock market, but they suffer from the vanishing gradient problem, that is limiting the long term memory. So they don't have the long term memory, they only maintain the short term memory up to 3 to 4 days or 5 days. But here we should have the long term memory for predicting the stock market failures. So while these systems provide the basic forecasting, they often lack accuracy, struggle with the long term patterns, or cannot adapt to the changing markets behavior. So analyzing these all the disadvantages, this project solves these limitation by using the LSTM model, offering more powerful time series prediction. So coming to the problem statement and objectives. This problem statement to design and develop a machine learning application using the LSTM to accurately predict the future stock based historical data sets. So objectives, so you should build an ML model that predicts the stock prices accurately and reliable, should be accurate. So it analyzes the historical market data to identify the trends and patterns. It reduces the effect of noise, overfitting, and unpredictable fluctuations. So it generate the visual graphs comparing the actual versus predicted prices. So the overall goal is to help users make better investment decisions and minimize financial risk. Coming to the system architecture, the architecture of this project includes the following stages. So data collection, data pre-processing, model training, that is LSTM model. So prediction and evaluation, user interface. So in the user interface, we have used the Flask for the backend and HTML, CSS for the front end, which is web development. And coming to the data collection, data is collected from fetched from the Yahoo Finance, which is a Y Finance API. So data pre-processing, we would pre-process the data by missing value, clean the missing value, use the normalization using min-max scalar, and time series sequences of the last 60 days are created for the training. Model training, so model is trained and network is built by a two-layer LSTM. So the training is done for 80% and of the data, and 20% used for the testing, where the data is divided into 80 and 20%. So prediction evaluation, model predicts the stock's future prices. So we would have the root mean squared error calculator to measure the accuracy. So user interface, we have used the Flask and the HTML, CSS. Next tools used, we have used the Python for programming, Y Finance for downloading the stock market data, so VS Code, and the Matplotlib for plotting the graphs, and LSTM model, which is a model main model used in the project. Flask framework used for backend and front end, which is used for the API implementation, the HTML, CSS. Then coming to the app, the coding section. Here we will use the app.py. This is the all my templates folders here, error.html, index.html, and result.html. These are the my folders. And if you want to run in the terminal, so we will be using this codes, cds result.html. So now I will be executing the app.py. So use the code python app.py. So it's in the stock market file. Use the python app.py for executing the code. So we will be executing the code in shortly. So it's loading the model, and these are all my files, and we have used the template folders for handling the front end files. So this is the HTML host at 5000. So if you will be adding the symbol of the stock, so it is mainly based on the US market. So we would be getting the information about the about the, and we would be having the starting date and the ending date, where we would use the train for the model, and how many days we want to predict. So let me add 4 days. So we'll predict, it is processing. So let this take hardly it will take 30 seconds or 40 seconds for to predict. Okay, here is the output of the my model. So this is the graph, and this is the output, 4 days output. And it shows all the model performance, errors, and the what are the meaning of that. So this is my model, which gives the accurate, that is up to 85 to 90% of the accuracy. So this is my model. Thank you.